Are you a red-blooded American? Probably in your mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s. Have nothing to do with your life except buy expensive cars. Well, then you probably own a black Dodge Charger with a big V8 in it. All right. Why do I say a black Dodge Charger? Well, black is the most popular color on the Dodge Charger. All right, so what are we doing in this video? Well, in this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about how to keep this vehicle clean and make it look good, because it is a black vehicle, and because it's a black vehicle, it almost never looks clean. And the only reason mine looks somewhat clean is because I just washed it. So that means it'll probably be dirty tomorrow after I put it in the garage and let it sit for 12 hours and have some dust collect on it. Now you're probably like, hey, Murph, the car looks great. Yeah, because we're standing 3 feet away from it. You get up on it. Oh, look at that. There's micro scratches and water spots and XYZ, because you probably don't have access to soft water like, you know, the rich people do. You're probably a normal person who washes their car off of the tap in their yard. So let's go over how to keep a black car clean. All right, step number 1, don't buy a black car. And I mean that, that's like an actual thing I'm recommending. If you want a car that looks clean all the time, and you don't really have to take care of it, and it doesn't show scratches, and it just, you know, you could leave it outside for 2 weeks and pull it, you know, out onto the road, and it still looks as clean as you did when you washed it, don't buy black. Black is never ever gonna look amazing right up on it. Now granted, you know, this is still a relatively new car, so oh, look at that, and then ooh, yeah, like it's still really reflective. Don't buy a black car. If you want a car that looks great, don't buy a black car. Now let's say you didn't follow step 1 and you bought yourself a black car. Great. Here's what you're not going to do when you're washing this thing. All right, let's go over here to my little bucket. All right. Hey, bucket, what do we got in here? This is called a bug sponge. See this? See how it has all these like little tiny little holes on here, and it feels kind of abrasive and everything. Yeah, you know what? Never wash your car with that type of sponge. Get a microfiber sponge, like the gray thing that was in that bucket over there. Those little microfiber parts pull the dirt up from the car. Okay, the only reason I have a bug sponge in here is for the front end and the grill, because that's what takes, it's called the bug sponge. It takes the bugs off. You're just going to want to do light little circles on the bugs on the front to take it off, because if you start washing all of that, guess what? You're putting scratches all in the front of your car. Now, second thing, or third thing I should say, is yeah, that microfiber sponge I showed you over there, that is the only thing you need to use to clean this car. Soapy water, hell, even a microfiber towel. You'll take a microfiber towel, you'll soak it in soapy water, and you'll very lightly go over the vehicle. Very, very, very lightly. All right, so you went ahead and you've now scrubbed the bugs off and you've washed the car, and you know, you own a Dodge Charger, so you're probably sitting in your garage, you know, playing air guitar to Guns N' Roses while drinking a Coors Light. That's fine. So now you gotta dry it. Now what do you need to use to dry it? Well, I dry my car wrong. Why do I dry my car wrong? Because I have a chamois. Do not dry your car with a chamois. It's horrible. It messes with the paint, scratches it. That's why I have so many micro scratches in my paint. No, once again, you're going to want to get a microfiber towel, just like this one, or you're going to want to get a bigger one, like this one. It's the Super Absorber microfiber towel, and you're just going to want to go ahead and, damn it, you're just going to want to go ahead and go over the car with that until the car is nice and dry. And there's no way I'm going to beat around this. You're not gonna not have water spots on your black car. You're always gonna have water spots on your black car. It's just how it is. It's a fact of life, like living, dying, and taxes. There will be water spots on your black car. Well, You might be asking, is there any way I can help prevent all of this? Is there anything I can do to go ahead and make sure the car looks amazing all the time? Glad you asked. Yes, there is. My car should have already had a ceramic coat and paint protection put on it. Paint protection like the little plastic film, the little plastic bra that'll go over the front of your car. Yeah, gonna get yourself one of those and do the front end. I'm doing my front end, my hood, my mirrors, and all my wide body parts. So the fender flares and the skirts, they're all going to get paint protection. And then the rest of the car is going to be ceramic coated. Why haven't I done that yet? Well, because I bought a motorcycle in my last video. Yeah, that over there, that little thing over there. Yeah, I bought that. The money that was going to go into the paint protection for the car ended up going towards the motorcycle, and I just have to wait a couple more months, build back up, and then go ahead and finish it up. So that's about 5 reasons right there. I'm trying to think if there are any other things that you can do. You have a black Dodge Charger, you know, so you're probably inclined to do some burnouts every now and then. That's fine, you know, do the burnouts as long as you're okay with putting, you know, burnt rubber basically all over the backside of your fender here. I mean, it's going to happen no matter what. I mean, you drive a Dodge Charger, so you're going to be doing burnouts quite a bit. Excessively, you might even add. Going through tires, you know, faster than my wife trying to change her shoes. Anyways, yeah. You gotta be smart when owning a black car. This is now my 3rd one. My 2nd one's the Tahoe over there, and then I had a big, nasty 2016 Chevrolet 2500 Silverado, and that was a black truck. I didn't care about that truck. I didn't care about the paint on that truck. You know why? Because it was a truck. I'm a man. I drove a truck for the purpose of it being a truck. I used it. So, you know, it got some dings, it got some scratches. And in the wintertime, guess what? It didn't get washed in the wintertime. I honestly went about 5 months without washing that vehicle. So, and then the Tahoe over there, well, she's just a beater. This is the first black vehicle that I'm actually caring about the paint. And it's hard. Normally it takes, you know, me, we'll say an hour to wash a vehicle. On the Charger, it probably takes me close to an hour and a half to 2 hours because I'm constantly going back over parts and fenders and panels because it's very, very hard to keep up on this car. Like, I'm pretty sure I spend more time spraying the thing down with my pressure washer to keep it wet so the water doesn't dry on it than I actually do washing the damn car. That's the other thing. If I have a pressure washer, it makes everything so much easier. I got a foam cannon with mine. It's awesome. So, yeah, thanks for sticking around. And then, like I said, don't buy a black car. If you want one that looks great up close, black's not going to be the paint job to do it for you. Looks great, you know, 3-4 feet away. It looks amazing. You're like, damn, that's one sexy car. But then you get up on it and you're like, oh, the paint has micro scratches all the hell. So, do yourself a favor. Buy red, buy blue, buy white, buy gray. Buy literally anything that doesn't show a single speck of dirt, like black does. And you'll be a lot happier with your choice. I'm not saying I'm not happy. I love my car. It looks amazing. It's fantastic. It might even be a 1 of 1 with the way I have it spec'd out. Maybe. But it's still a black car, and it takes up a lot of time on my Saturdays and Sundays to keep it clean. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.